So this is a whisker plot representing the distribution of data from the minimum. The minimum is on the lower, the left bar here is represented by a tiny bar. And similarly, the maximum is another tiny bar on the right and the edge of this box. Okay, the lower quartile is here. The upper quartile is this bar. Okay, and the rectangle represents the interquartile range, the difference between lower quartile and upper quartile. Okay, the median is in the middle, not necessarily right in the middle of the two lower quartile and upper quartile. Depending on the distribution data, the median can be closer to the lower quartile or closer to the upper quartile. If it is closer to the upper quartile like this, it is positively skewed, meaning the tail is on the left. If the median is close to the upper quartile here, it will be similar. It represents the same thing with this kind of histogram. Okay, meaning the median is like here, close to the upper quartile, meaning it is negatively skewed. Okay, if the Q2 is here, Q2 is here. Sorry, this is not positive. It is negatively skewed. Similar with the histogram like this. So it is like opposite to our normal sense. We think that on the right is positive, but it is opposite, totally opposite. Okay.
Okay.
And if it's the median is closer to the lower quartile, the median is here, is positively skewed. The distribution is like this. Okay. So
Okay.
now let's use a calculator to make a whisker plot, the box plot with the given data here.
Okay.
With the calculator, I need to delete all the data here first. Okay, go right up to the list one. Go up to the beginning here. Okay, and then click the button delete. Delete the whole list. Where's that? Is it? Delete here. Delete the whole list. Delete A. Yes. Okay. Now we type in the values in quick example. 43, 29, 70, 51,
I think you
64.
accidentally typed 43 into that sub box.
Sorry. Delete that. Okay. 43, 29, 70, 51, 64, 43. Okay. Now we want to make a graph also. Here, graph. And we change the type graph here by changing the setting. The graph type box here. Let's check if there's any other type of graph. Okay, box. X list frequency 1. Okay, earlier off. Okay. For this example, there's no outlier. Just okay, off. And then graph 2 dimension. Graph 1 again. Okay, here it is. The whisker plot. Okay. And similarly, we hit the button shift here and trace, trace to see the minimum, which is 29. Where's the minimum? Oh, there's no minimum for this example, but here. Anyway, it will be the same with its normal calculation, Minimum 29, lower quartile 43. Is it the same with that? With one? Yeah. Okay, low quartile 43, huh? Low quartile. Median 47. Okay, which is here. You see, beautiful.
Yep.
47, the median. Yeah,
Yes.
and the upper quartile 64, and the maximum 70. So it's exactly the same with all the value we calculated here, huh?
Okay.
And yeah, this is another way to represent the data distribution. Uh, Another way, I mean, it comes together with the histogram, huh, to provide us a visualization, the visual representation of the data. Huh? Okay, so from this Whisker plot, we see that the median is closer to the lower quartile. It means it is positively skewed, huh? Skewed, meaning more value is on the lower, huh? More lower value than upper value, huh? Okay.
Okay.
So let's practice with some question in the book. Anything else in this topic that we need to learn today? Case to keep an outlier. Okay, the last thing is the outlier. An outlier is different from the when a value is greater than the upper quartile 1.5 times. 1.5 times from the upper quartile, for example. The upper quartile here is 100. The value is 100, okay? If it is a value 151, which is greater than 1.5 times of the upper quartile, this value is called an outlier, okay? Greater than 1.5 times, or yeah, must be greater, not equal, huh? Similarly, if a value is lower than the lower quartile by 1.5 times, for example, this lower quartile is 50, and if a value is less than 50 over, um, if a value is less than x, let's call x, huh? It is less than 50 over 1.5. X here is also a outlier, huh? So the method to determine if a value is outlier is comparing that value with 1.5 times of the upper quartile or lower quartile, depending on it is greater or smaller than those things. Huh? Okay.
Okay.
For example, the height of 15 boys in centimeter here. So there's some like a giant person here, huh? Like
Oh yeah.
a person coming from Mars.
Yes.
That is definitely an outlier. No argument. And the case of given outlier, suppose the test result 7 students are these things, 59% is extremely different from those things. Huh? If the data is checked and the student who scored 89% was not an error in recording, then this has significant effects on the conclusions that you draw. Without the outlier, a teacher might conclude the test was too difficult. With the outlier, the teacher might conclude that the test was fine, but that 6 of 7 students had not studied properly.
Oh my god.
Or the test is too difficult for those other students, but this is a genius. Huh?
Yeah. Yes. Totally.
This is a fun example. So that's the way to determine if a value is an outlier or not, comparing it with 1.5 times of the upper quartile or lower quartile. Okay. So now let's do some questions, starting from the basic one, mean mode median first, huh? Using GDC. Hmm. Okay. The set of data by model, if it has two modes, oh, two modes, the same frequency and highest frequency. If all the numbers in the list appear only once, there's no mode. find the mode the following set. Look, we can find the mode here manually. Just count the number. For example, the first one, the number 8, definitely repeated the most time.
Mm-hmm.
And similarly with the second
Four.
row, yeah, the value 4, 8, 4. Next one here,
13.
13. Okay, there's no value, no mode. No mode also.
I think 5, there's 2, like 2 repeats
Yeah,
2
yeah,
times.
yeah. Two. Sorry. Yeah. I'm checking from the exercise A6A if we need to do that representation. Okay, bar chart example 6B. Okay, so 6A is another type of exercise. Waiting time, food restaurant, data discrete and here definitely discrete, construct frequency table. We definitely can do that, through histogram. We do not have enough time to do all the exercises, so we need to choose the median problem, not the too easy or too difficult. To describe the skill, number of hours spent studying. Okay, or for each exercise like this, 6B we do like 2 exercises, and then 6C etc. Construct frequency table, the histogram describe the skill. The mass discrete continuous to histogram describe the skill. Okay. So I think we should do only one question two here for this activity about frequency table, So please do it yourself, and just ask me if you have some difficulty.
Okay.
It is kind of difficult to count the frequency manually, and we can possibly make an error when counting. So just hit all the value in the calculator and count the number of values. One, two,
I have a
three.
question.
Mm-hmm.
What is discrete and continuous data? Because I still don't understand what is like the difference between those two types of data.
Mm-hmm.
Discrete and continuous.
I explained to you last time. The continuous value data can have any value. For example, the weight of an apple, or the amount of water in liter or in gram that we put into a container or something. Or the time, the time. It can have any value, any real number, not real, positive numbers. And the discrete value cannot have any value but some interval between them. For example, the age of a person. We cannot calculate the age like in months or in day, but only in year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or the number of people in a town.
Okay. All right. Got it. Thank you.
So this is number of hours spent studying per student per month and number of hours. So it cannot be continuous because you cannot. Wait, you can have zero point 0.8 hours. Yeah, yes, it is continuous. You don't need to like make it and convert it into millisecond, or microsecond.
Yes.
Microsecond. Construct frequency table. Frequency table, class interval from 10 to 20, and from 10 to 20 and 20 to 30 and so on, meaning the minimum weight. Yeah, the minimum is 12, but we will make the group up from 10, So meaning the interval is 10. The interval is 10. Frequency table, yeah. So we need to, here's a tip. You need to count. Use a pencil to count the values. That is from 10 to 20. 12 is the first value. 18 is the second. 15.75, the third one. Nothing else. Okay, so that is 3. Okay, 20. So that is the fourth value. And after counting those things, you use another symbol or just erase that and count again for other values. Okay, and make sure that the sum of all the frequencies that you count is the same as the total number of values in this set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. The total is 23. So the sum is 23. 6 plus 8 is 14, plus 9 is 19. Yeah, 23 exactly. Well done. Now type in the calculator. Wait, and how about the values here? Okay, for the values, when we want to make a histogram with a group of data like this from 10 to 20, the first list in the calculator, you will enter the average of this thing, which is 15, 15 for the first group, okay, 25 for the second group, 35 for the third group, 45 and 55, okay. We cannot enter the group from 10 to 20, so we have to take the average, okay. The first list is the average of each group, yeah, and the second list is the frequency, and then use the calculator, change the setting, okay, to get the histogram, and then after making the histogram with your calculator, please take a photo and send me on Zalo. Okay, this is the average. Let me change to like a rainbow color. Average. This is list number 2.
The frequency should be 10, right?
Frequency here is 6. What do you mean by 10?
Oh no, I mean like the frequency in like the settings for the histogram.
That is the frequency is not here. See the screen. See my screen. Menu, start the list. You need to enter the 2 columns. The first column is the average value, the second column is the frequency, and then in the setting, the tile graph is the histogram, and the frequency here. In the frequency, you will hit the list. We choose the list, which is the list 2. Okay, type in the number 2 here. Before that, before choosing the list, you have to enter the frequency on the second list. Okay, 6, 8, 5, 3, 1. And the average value of each group is 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. Okay, now setting the graph 1. The graph type is histogram. the value list in list one, the frequency, choose the list, and then type in number two, which is the frequency list, huh? Number two. Okay, exit, and then graph. The starting value is 15. The width is 10. Width is 10. Okay. It's there. Yeah. This is the histogram. And we hit the button Shift Trace to see the value of each histogram, huh? Each column. And please draw this histogram on your notebook. It takes some time, but we need to do that to get used to doing that in the real test. Huh? Do you have the same result like this?
Yes, I can send
Yeah,
you on Zalo because I
yeah,
just took a
yeah.
picture as well.
Okay. Beautiful. There's some color in there, huh?
Yeah. Do you want me to draw it on the whiteboard or on like my own notebook?
On notebook.
Sure, just draw it. All right, I think I finished drawing it, but it's really ugly though.
Try to draw it
It's
more
really-
beautifully next time, huh? Especially in the real test. Okay.
Okay.
So that is one example of this type of problem. Huh? I'll send you some like recommended exercise later because we do not have too much time to do all the questioning in this book. Huh? Moving on to the next question here. Find the mode each frequency table. Oh, the last one. What about the skewness of this data?
Negatively skewed?
Yeah, exactly. Negatively skewed. Find the mode from each histogram. Okay. We definitely can do that. The mode of each histogram. Just tell me the value. What you think, what number is the mode of the first histogram here?
3.
Yeah, exactly. Highest frequency. Similarly with the second histogram, mode, highest frequency.
Like
Yeah.
32.5 or something like that.
The median, the mean, the middle value, the average, 32.5.
2.5.
32.5, yeah, the middle of the interval, huh?
Okay.
Consider whether each histogram shows discrete or continuous data. Discrete. There's no way. 5 to 10, we don't know exactly if like 5.1, 5.2 in this interval.
Maybe that one is like
Yeah.
continuous.
Let's see the answer at the end. 6. Block. Question exercise 6C. Chapter 2. Chapter 5. 6C. Question 3. 3B. Here. A continuous. 6C. Discrete for the first histogram and continuous for the second one. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Definitely discrete. Second one. Like I said, I wasn't sure, huh? But yeah,
Okay.
can be continuous. Can be possibly, yeah. The mean mode median example 6D. Okay. Number of children per family in selection of families. How many families are presented? Number of families. Describe the skewed. Write down the model distribution. Find the mean number of children per family nearest 10. Pretty easy. Histogram represent the age of people in the village. How many people are there in the... Okay. Let's do question 8 here. Let me screenshot it on board. Write down the model class. of the distribution. Okay, please do that on the board. Age is people in a village.
Also the mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right, the model class. Yeah, model class in the mode. 40, 60, 100, 80, 180, 30, 30 and 10, 40. Yeah, 220 people. Model class. No, the model class is the age of the people, not the frequency. Height frequency is 80, but the age, the model class is 50. Okay, the mode is 50. The mean, so to calculate the mean, you need to enter the value in the calculator. On the list one is the value 10, 30, 50, 70, 90. Okay, and on the second column is the frequency, and then you hit calculate. Okay, let me show that with this calculator. Here, you need to enter the two column, huh? When you start with the list again, delete here. The value that you enter on the first list, huh, is 10, 30, 50, 70, and 90. The second column is the frequency. The first one is 40, huh? And next one 60, 80, 30, and 10. Okay, and then not the graph. Hit here the calculation. Okay, calculate two variable, huh? Two variable. Wait, x bar is 41. I think that is the mean. Yeah, 41. 41.81, the mean age of these people, huh? So instead of typing one variable, huh, you choose two variable here. How about setting? Yeah, setting the list is the list one, which is the value, and the frequency is the list two. Okay, frequency is the list two.
Yeah.
Wait. Frequency here. Also choose the list two to make sure that list two. Okay, I set one variable. Yeah. The same with one or two variable. Yeah, as long as you set here the frequency setting here, huh? The frequency is the list two.
Right.
This is question 6D 68. I'm checking the mark scheme. Yeah, 41.8, the average age of these people, huh? Okay, can you do it with the calculator?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
You need to take a screenshot as well.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Just do it again.
I mean, I have done that here. The screenshot.
Alright. Because I also got the same screen like you. So.
Okay. That's question A. Moving on to.
Oh, can I have a question?
Yes.
So you did one variable for that, but on my thing there's only one variable.
Yeah, which is the age. One variable. The most important thing is the setting here. Choosing the second. Yeah, the second list to be the frequency. Not the frequency one. Okay.
Right.
Let me remove that. One variable only.
Right.
I set one variable. Yeah, the same result. It's extremely rare with a problem of two variables. Huh?
Right.
Mean age. Okay. Moving on, another questions. The mean for the value of x, very easy, huh? So, question 10. Just an algebra question. 6 positive integers on less than 8 have a mean of 4 and mode of 4. find the numbers, given that 2 or 3 is the first two. Mean of 4, mod of 4. Just ignore that. Just kind of weird. In an IB class, there are 8 boys and 12 girls. The mean mass of the boy is 51 kilogram. The mean mass of the girl is 44 kilogram. But the mean mass of the whole class of 20 students, adding the masses. Oh, okay. So how do we calculate the mean of the whole class from the mean of each group of boys and girls? 8 boys and 12 girls. So the mean of boys, let's say B1 plus B2, etc., adding to B8, and then divided by 8 equals to 52 kilogram. The mean weight of the girl, G1, G2, up to G12 over 12 is 44, huh? Yeah. And the mean of the whole class is B1 plus B2, etc., to BA, and add it with girl 1, girl 2, etc., to girl 12, and then divide 20, huh?
Yeah.
So we need to find this thing, which is 52 multiplied by 8, huh? And this thing, which is 44 multiplied by 12, huh?
Yeah.
52 multiplied 8, add it with 44, multiply with 12, simply that, and then divide 20. So this turns out not very difficult at all.
That's 47.2.
Okay. 2 kilogram. Yeah. One more question about this. It's just about the mean. Not record number of fish that catches each day throughout the month of January. What the mean number of fish that catches per day? Okay, so enter the first list is the number is the fish here, huh? And secondly the frequency, and then let the calculator do the rest. What's the average amount? Enter the average value of each group, huh? Cup. Okay, moving on to next question here, exercise 6E. Mean mode median. Factory owner for the median number of eggs that collected in a day. Okay, question 2 here first.
No.
Median number of eggs that he collects in a day. Similarly, you type one list the value of eggs, and the second list the frequency, huh?
Okay.
And you one variable calculation again with the setting frequency table, frequency disk.
Okay, I got the histogram. Oh, I mean median. Let me just find median. Mean is 9.
Mean, usually they use the letter mu here or x bar. You said 9?
Well, median is 9.
Okay.
Mean is like 9.06 for the mean.
Okay. Median Q2 is
9.
okay. This question 6E. Question 6 is 2. Wait. Yeah, that is 9. Well done. Questions 3. A factory owner and a factory workers and the factory workers in Cambodia are involved in a dispute over wages. They both start with the basic data of monthly income in US dollars. The wage, the salary, the number of workers, find the mean, mode, and medians. It's the same, similar method, Just use calculator. Cambodia. What does it mean? A country?
Yes.
Cambodia. Like not Indonesia. I think Indonesia is a typo, huh? Wait,
Yeah.
Cambodia. Like the two typo, not one. Cambodia. Oh, in Cambodia. It's like a town or city in Cambodia.
Mm. Mm. For the start, do I always start with like the lowest number for like drawing histograms?
For histogram, yeah, the start, yes, the lowest number.
Right. So the start here is like 1, right? Because the frequency starting is 1.
They both start. Oh wait, what's the question? Find the mean, median, mode. They do not ask you to do the histogram. Just find mean, median, mode, which is
Oh,
calculated by the calculation function on the calculator.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah. But if you want to make a histogram or whisker plot, you need to start with the lowest value. Well, like 2 million, huh? It is like for the CEO or
Yeah,
the
probably for the
president,
CEO or something like that.
president of the company. Monthly income 200. 200 is too low.
Mode is 200. Median.
The mean, what's the value of the mean?
I haven't found out the mean yet.
It
So
should
do I
be
just
in.
like
It should be in the calculator also. Which
I,
is the
I
X
haven't I
bar.
haven't drawn a histogram yet.
You don't need a car to draw the histogram here. Just type the value. 1,600 and 200. Last one here. Okay, this is the frequency
sorry.
table.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 10, 14, 25, and then hit calculation here. The second function
Yep.
next to the graph. You do not need to hit the graph. Calculation, one variable. We already set the second list to be the frequency.
Yeah.
Okay, one variable, which is the salary, the wage. So one variable here. The mean is 40,468. But the mean here means nothing because the salary of
Yes.
the CEO
Yes.
is far greater than
Outlier.
others.
Yep. I found the values.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Calculation, one variable. Mean mode median also 400. 400, yeah, okay. One last question. Probably dispersion, standard deviation, huh? Data find the interquartile range value of R in S. Wait. Yeah, we need to find the value of R, S, and T. Median, upper quartile, down value of median of data. Upper quartile 13. The mean is 10. Find the value of T. Okay. So I guess that the value of R is the median. The value of S is the upper quartile.
Yes.
Yeah, you can count that. Yeah. Is that the R is the median? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 value on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 value on the right. Median is 9.5. Okay. So the median 9.5 here is the sum of the value 9 and the value R, huh? Because
Right.
we have 5 value on the left and 5 value on the right. 9.5 is the sum. Please try somewhere on the right or below.
So I think 1.5. 10, R is 10. S is
Number 6. Number 6, where's that? Yeah, R 10 and S is?
how do you find S again?
It is upper quartile also, which means the upper quartile 13 is the sum is half of the sum between S and 13. Yeah, two value adding and then divide 2. Okay. So S is also 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. The median 9.5 here is the sum of 9 and R and then divided by 2. Yeah, S is 13, correct according to the mark scheme. And finally, the mean is 10. Calculate T. I think you do that, right? Just add all the values and then divide the number of the value, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 values. Adding all those values divide 10, we get the mean, which is 10. And so we need to find T. Please write the whole solution, huh?
Okay. 10 times 12.
Box plot, we haven't done it. Not enough time, huh? So, outlier. Cumulative frequency. Oh, we haven't done that. I will make a video tomorrow about cumulative frequency and send a link to you.
Okay. I got 18 for T.
18.
I still don't quite get A2. Can you explain it again? The S one. The S.
The median is in between 9 and R here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 value on the right, and 6
Yeah.
value on the left. The
Yeah.
middle, 3 value on the left, 3 value on the right, and therefore the upper quartile must be between S and the 13 value. And that
Oh,
Q3,
okay.
yeah, Q3 is
Understand.
yeah the sum of the two value and divided by 2. There's another way that we can use to calculate to determine the position of the upper quartile, which is 75% of the total number of 12 value. 75 is 3 over 4 multiplied with 12, we get 9, the value number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, so that 9 value is the yeah, the 9 value S. The 9 value S is the upper quartile, huh? So that is also 13 according to this. So we don't need to use, we don't need to use the sum of S and 13. But that value S is already the Q3 upper quartile.
Alright. Okay.
75% of the data, the value of the data. Okay, 18. 6. What's that number? 6, 6. 18, yeah. 18 here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll send you some homework and the video about cumulative frequency tomorrow
Okay.
afternoon. Okay, see you later.
Alright.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.